champion, good boxer, great power. He done what he had to do, and I did what I had to do. And I thought I won the fight comfortably, although I had to climb off the canvas twice. But we've seen it time and time again. Great champions come off the floor to win fights.
Great fight by both guys. Tyson Fury came out, obviously the victor, but tough back and forth. I mean, you could tell they both wanted it. You could tell they were, they had a lot of heart, and they're both soldiers. But great fight. I'm really happy with it.
Going back and forth, both of them showed a lot of courage and strength, and just didn't want to give up. And the bitter man came out on top. Credit to Otto for putting up a great performance and going out on the shield.
Joe, we've seen two dramatic fights previous to this. Could you have expected the third one would have been any better?
Listen, I don't think everyone expected this fight to be like this, but it went back and forth, and a lot of people were nervous, a lot of people were worried, but at the end of the day, he came out on top and did what he had to do, and it was a great fight.
Everyone, I told everybody I was going to knock him out, and nobody listened. Here we are. I'm knocked out a knockout king, and I can't punch. Can't crack an egg, can I? Two feather dusters, these are. Terrible.
Yeah, look, he done pretty much what we said he would do. He took his time. Yes, he lost rounds in the process, but it was a matter of time. Luis Ortiz walking into this.
I got to tell you, man, I've been in this business for over 25 years. That's the greatest fight I ever attended. Yeah. The bigger man, the smarter man, the better man won the fight. Tyson Fury is just a superior boxer. And he was smart because he had...
He's done a great job to cement himself as a top heavyweight at the moment. And he'll, listen, I'm not sure what's next.
I've got a few bumps and bruises, scratches, a couple of sore hands, but I'm healthy and well. That's the most important thing. And I'm going to go back home, chin up, chest out, chest air on show.
What do you say about that, man? Tyson Fury's their best fighter to have ever lived. There's no one even comes close to him, and he's proved that tonight.
What did you think when he went down twice? I mean, my heart was in the mouth.
I've got no words other than I can't believe it. Like, what a man. Can you tell me a man like you? Well then, because no one, he comes around once in a lifetime.
Stuff like this, I think, is boxing a bad name. Reports like this, all the media today will report bad stuff, controversy, this, that and the other. Everybody in boxing is saying it's a very controversial thing. So, time and time again we see it. I want my son to retire now.
Now?
Yeah.
Without meeting
That's just my opinion.
Why?
Because I think he's done enough. He's got no more to prove. He's proved he's been a worthy champion from this country. He's been 13 years as a pro, and he's always been the opponent. Wherever he's gone to, it's been an uphill battle for him.
I was devastated. It took a lot of air out of my cell, the air out of my balloon. It emptied me out. I was screaming for the man, and the emotion of the fight. I just felt that Tyson was in control, and it was only a matter of time for the corner needed to stop it.
It was a great fight. I lived up to all the hype, and things rarely do, but every time I say I'm going to do something, I always do it, and I have done it, and I've delivered again. And big shout out to everyone who watched me on TV around the world, and big shout out to every fan who came over here. I felt like I was at home here tonight. It was 99% Tyson Fury.
The two guys gave their all. I mean, there were two absolute warriors in there throwing bombs at each other. They were both on the floor getting up, and in the end Tyson's heart and will to win prevailed, and he got through. But it was something special. We witnessed something special there. That's what boxing at its truest is all.
That was an amazing fight, man. Both of them were going toe to toe. One would drop one, the other one would drop the other one. So it was an amazing fight.
And they both showed great heart there, didn't they?
They sure did, man. Heart of a warrior and a lion, man.
And a parent. That's time to worry.
Next fight. Deontay Wilder rematch, or do you want to go straight to Anthony Joshua?
I want my son to retire now.
Now?
Yeah.
Without meeting
That's
Anthony
just
Joshua?
my opinion.
Why?
Because I think he's done enough. He's got no more to prove. He's proved he's been a worthy champion from this country. He's been 13 years as a pro, and he's always been the opponent. Wherever he's gone to, it's been an uphill battle for him. And he's 32 years old. He's got a young family.
I don't know what to say. Like, that was so amazing. Like, it was, as a boxing fan and involved in boxing myself as a heavyweight, that was really cool.
Probably wouldn't have enjoyed the fight in terms of skills because they want to see stuff that they usually do. But it was totally, to me, it was a sloppy fight. It was a sloppy fight. There was no really, I didn't see any really technical, really good skills. Now, skills can be just throwing punches, but real good skills mean you put your hands up like this and don't have them all awkward. You know, somebody got to teach you and show you how to actually put your hands in the right place and, you know, have a good defense, get a good jab. I've seen a lot of awkwardness.
Well, I'm trying to catch my breath. I mean, you know, everybody in the whole place was on the edge of their seat or standing up. It was just such an absorbing fight, probably the best heavyweight fight I've seen.
Tyson Fury just reminded everyone why he's the most dangerous heavyweight on the planet. And what he did to Makhmudov wasn't just a win. It was a complete demolition that sent a message to every fighter in the division. From the opening bell, this wasn't even close. Fury controlled everything. The distance, the pace, the mental warfare. Makhmudov came in looking to impose his power, but Fury made him look like an amateur throwing punches at shadows. Here's what made this so brutal to watch. Every time Makhmudov thought he had an opening, Fury was already 3 steps ahead. Slip, counter, punish. It was like watching a chess master play against someone who just learned the rules. The crowd knew they were watching something special. Every clean shot Fury landed, the arena erupted. This wasn't just boxing, this was a masterclass in ring IQ and psychological warfare. Makhmudov's confidence was cracking with every exchange. But here's where it got really nasty. By the middle rounds, you could see the fight leaving Makhmudov's eyes. His power shots started missing by miles, his timing was off, and Fury, he was just getting warmed up. Watch how Fury mixed up his attack. Feints to confuse, jabs to control distance, then those devastating uppercuts that left Makhmudov reeling. This is why technique beats raw power every single time at the elite level. The Russian came in dangerous, no doubt about it. His power could have ended anyone's night. But Fury turned every one of Makhmudov's strengths into weaknesses. That's what separates legends from contenders. What really stood out was Fury's composure. Never rushed, never desperate, just methodically breaking down his opponent piece by piece. This is psychological warfare at its finest, making your opponent doubt everything they thought they knew about fighting. By the later rounds, Makhmudov was throwing desperate haymakers at air while Fury picked him apart with surgical precision. The frustration was written all over his face. You could see him thinking, nothing I'm doing is working. This performance wasn't just about beating Makhmudov. This was Fury sending a message to Usyk, to Joshua, to every heavyweight who thinks they can challenge the king. He's not just physically dominant, he's mentally unbreakable. So here's my question for you, drop it in the comments. After watching Fury dismantle Makhmudov like this, who in the heavyweight division actually has a chance against him? And do you think this performance puts him back at the top of everyone's pound-for-pound list? Smash that like button if this breakdown showed you something new, subscribe for more fight analysis, and hit the bell because the heavyweight division is about to get very interesting. Let me tell you what this fight really revealed about Fury's evolution as a fighter. He's not the same man who battled Wilder 3 times. This version is more calculated, more vicious, and frankly, more terrifying for anyone with heavyweight title ambitions. The way he adapted mid-fight was absolutely stunning. When Makhmudov tried switching stances in round 6, thinking he could throw Fury off balance, the Gypsy King adjusted in real time. Not only did he neutralize the switch, he actually used it against him, landing that crushing left hook that had Makhmudov stumbling into the ropes. And can we talk about the body work? Fury systematically attacked Makhmudov's ribs throughout the entire fight. Those aren't flashy shots that make highlight reels, but by round 8, you could see Makhmudov wincing every time he breathed. That's championship-level strategy right there. The most frightening part wasn't even the knockdown in round 9. It was how Fury's eyes never changed, ice cold from start to finish. While Makhmudov was getting more desperate and emotional, Fury looked like he was solving a math problem. That level of mental control is what nightmares are made of. Here's something the cameras didn't catch, but the arena felt. The psychological pressure Fury puts on opponents is suffocating. Between rounds, while Makhmudov's corner was frantically trying new game plans, Fury was calmly sitting on his stool, staring across the ring like a predator watching wounded prey. This performance just reset the entire heavyweight landscape. Francis Ngannou looked impressive against Fury in their exhibition, but after seeing this level of focused destruction, that crossover fight feels like ancient history. This is a completely different animal now.